There are places where we just want to walk without consulting the maps, without remembering the street's name. Antalya's Old Town of Kaleici is exactly such a place. It isn't by chance that it's called the heart of the city. This beating heart is more than 1 century old. In the 2nd century BC, the rule of Pergamum Attila II ordered the most beautiful place on earth to be found. Antalya was founded here, in a small bay on the shores of the Mediterranean, and this is how the city was originally named.
After flourishing under the influence of Romans and Arabs, even sea pirates encroached on the city. As a result, in 133 BC, Antalya was in hands of the Roman Empire. It was with the arrival of the Romans that the Kaleici district appeared here. Surrounded by walls, a fascinating quarter has grown around the port. It's not by the chance that the name Old Town Kaleici in Turkish means inside the Kale, inside the fortress.
And today, walking through the streets of Kaleici, we can read the story again. Modernity here is seamlessly embedded in bygone days. And this is not surprising, since most of the old buildings have been preserved here almost in the original state. A few years ago, a grandiose restoration was carried out in Kaleici cafes, restaurants and cozy hotels appeared. So, the old town has become a popular tourist center, where you can not only touch the history of different civilizations, but also have a good time in a local cafe while admiring the Mediterranean scenery.
Here, time passes unnoticed, and you seem to dissolve into it, forgetting looking at the clock. Just arriving here, you already lost in its charm. It never scares or disturbs you. All is peaceful. The intricacies of the narrow streets attract, and each their new promises, meetings, and findings. There are several entrances to Kaleici. The first, from the Republic Square, leads us down the stairs to the famous Sivli minaret, the symbol of whole of Antalya, which was built in 13th century during the Seljuks. The height of the minaret is 38 meters. Yivli means corrugated, as it was called for its unique architectural appearance. Its design is cut with bricks into separate layers and consists of 8 semi-cylinders, decorated with brick-tiled mosaic. As a result of this architectural solution, the main part of the minaret is elegant and light.
The second entrance to Kaleici is very close, just a little walk from the Republic Square to the clock tower Saat Kulesi. Compared to its other architectural monuments of the old city, the clock tower is almost a novice. It was built in the 19th century. Today it's one of the most interesting sites of the old town.
The third entrance is the Gate of Hadrian. The Roman Emperor Hadrian visited Antalya in 130 BC. For his arrival, the inhabitants of Antalya built an arched gate with 3 arches, 4 columns, and the cornices above were faced. On the eaves are portraits of the emperor's family. Today we can see only the first tower, decorated with marble columns with carved friezes. The gates are located between 2 stone towers, the construction of which refers to a later period. Enter Kaleici from any entrance and immerse yourself. Each street is unique and lovely in its own way.
also a famous tower had a lake. It offers a stunning view of the sea and urban surroundings.
This mysterious building with a height of 40 meters was built by the Romans in the 2nd century AD. Since the tower is visible from the sea from a distance, it may have served as a guide for mariners, and perhaps used as a lighthouse or a bastion to protect the city. Some scientists believe that here the lake was the burial place of one of the Roman high-ranking officials. If you bypass this structure, you will get to its backyard, where the old cannon still stands. In the evenings, beautiful lights are turned on here, and tourists use this background to make unforgettable photos from Kaleici in Antalya.
And in the port itself has an amazing ice cream maker who turned every sense of ice cream into a fun show. Below is the port of the old city. Once it was the only and treasure lodge of Antalya. The industrial interest of the city grew. The port was moved to the west, and the port of the old city is now home to tourist boats and yachts.
There is also Beach Marmarli, the first and oldest beach in Antalya. It is so cozy under the old walls of the ancient breakwaters. In 2014 in Antalya, a very convenient innovation appeared. A panoramic elevator that takes people from Republic Square directly to the Old Town. Next to the elevator is a panoramic platform with views of the harbor, the Kaleici district, and the Old Marmarli beach.
The elevator descends a distance of 30 meters. The cabin is quite spacious. Up to 15 people quite enter it. In addition, the elevator is glass, so when lifting and descending from it, you can take a photo of Kaleici from completely different angles. This is the end of our tour of the Old Town. If you visit Antalya, be sure to come here. You will gain many wonderful impressions and unforgettable memories.
Goodbye!